lovely lake air that is coming in here today is just gorgeous. It smells so fresh and watery. I have been reading Moby Dick and this is just, it smells so good. The water smells so good. I do have a book haul here right in front of me that you can't see. I realized that I had bought stuff with a bunch of gift cards that I received for Christmas, and then I never opened them because I just had them sitting there waiting to film them, and I never did. That'll be fun, but I don't think I want to start that yet because I have therapy today in about 20-ish minutes, and I think I'm gonna yap too much for the book haul. We'll save the book haul for a nice little treat after therapy, which is gonna be much needed. I've actually been doing EMDR, trying EMDR for the first time. I started trying EMDR a few months ago with a new therapist that I've been seeing, and wow, that stuff is crazy. If you don't know what EMDR is, it stands for eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, basically simulating the same process that you naturally go through in your REM state of sleep, or the REM stage, where your eyes are just flicking back and forth like crazy in order to process your day. I find it very effective. I find it fascinating, first of all, and I find that I respond really, really well to it. I've done sessions with her where I have remembered things that I didn't know, like memories that I didn't know that I had stuck in there. It's crazy, truly crazy how the brain works. It's just been my experience so far, but I have that today, and then I want to do a little bit of a tidy up of the apartment because I'm in the middle of filming so many different videos, and I also need to take down some stuff from the video I just filmed last week, which was a renewal of the Agatha Christie, trying to solve Agatha Christie's murder mysteries. You can check out that video to see if I did. I did the ABC Murders, which I love that book. I really loved reading it. Big recommendation for me if you haven't checked out the ABC Murders by Mrs. Christie. Therapy is done, thank goodness. I want to really open these and see what I picked out for myself months ago now. The first one on top I did already open. This is what we're dealing with. Heaven has no favorites. What a sick title. Heaven has no favorites. I think I've also seen it in my comment section a few times, so I decided to pick it up, and this looks fantastic. Obviously, his more famous novel is All Quiet on the Western Front, but this one just sounded a little bit more up my alley. It's about Lillian, who is charming and beautiful, but she's dying of consumption. She doesn't want to end her days in a hospital in the Alps. She wants to see Paris again and Venice, and to live frivolously for as long as possible. So she teams up with Claire Fates, I think, a race car driver who tempts fate every time he's behind the wheel. He's powerfully drawn to a woman who can look at death in the eye and laugh, and together he and Lillian make an unusual pair, living only for the moment. It's a perfect arrangement until one of them begins to fall in love. A woman dying of consumption and a reckless race car driver. Chapter 1. Claire Fate pulled in at a service station where the snow had been cleared away and blew the horn. This is one of the most stirring titles I've heard. Heaven has no favorites. Just sounds fantastic. Now we come to the mystery parcels. I do know at least, I remember 2 books that I bought in this pile were because I was feeling a lot of FOMO. I don't know if I'm still feeling that FOMO. There is a beautiful starling on the balcony. If I say the B word, someone is gonna get out. I got it, I finally got it out. Okay, I got Sanak by Napaluk, and this one looks very fantastic, although it has the deckled edges. It has deckled edges What are you doing in my house? It's an intimate story of an Inuit family negotiating the changes brought into their community by the coming of the Kalanat, the white people. Composed in 48 episodes, it recounts the daily life of Sanak, a strong and outspoken young widow, and their small, semi-nomadic community in northern Quebec. Chapter 1, a woman, Sanak, was getting ready to go and gather branches for mat making. Oh, this one smells really good. This one smells really, really good. Anyway, this one I came upon in my quest to read more books from the north and more Inuit novels as well. This next one feels quite large. Oh, this is a hardcover. Oh, okay, yeah, I do remember getting this one. This is Anne of Ingleside by L.M. Montgomery, because when I did my like Anne of Green Gables haul of things, mostly like the whole series that I got, mostly thrifted, you guys were like, girl, you're missing one. And I was like, oh snap, I totally am. And I couldn't find Anne of Ingleside thrifted anywhere. This was the only one in the series that I couldn't find. And so I decided to get the Tundra Books edition, which I just thought was really beautiful. The spine on that one, so nice and yellow. Oh, ooh, and look at the front pages. How white the moonlight is tonight, said Anne Blythe to herself as she went up the walk of the Wright garden to Diana Wright's front door, where little cherry blossom petals were coming down on the salty, breeze-stirred air. I really don't think there's ever a better book or series to read for the spring and summer. There's nothing that beats it than Anne of Green Gables. This next package, I don't know. I think there's one book in here. It feels really soft. What is this? Oh my god. I don't think this might be the floppiest book I've ever seen in my life. Okay, so this is Death of the Author by Nadia Okorafor. I have loved everything I've read from Okorafor. I've read Remote Control, I think was the first one from her. Loved it, also really liked Binti. And this was one of my most anticipated reads of, I think last year is when Death of the Author came out. And so I really wanted to pick it up when I saw the paperback came out. So that is this guy. This one is about Zelu, who's disabled, broke, and the odd one out in her high-achieving family because she has dropped basically everything in her life, committed her life to becoming a writer. But she's suddenly fired from her university job and her novel is rejected. Her world unravels. The night after she gets fired, she's in like a hotel room, just absolutely devastated, especially because the rest of her family, they're doing so well and such great things are happening to them, but she starts to write this like crazy story. She's writing an epic sci-fi drama about androids and AI after humanity's extinction. This novel apparently like goes crazy, like it gets published, she's very successful, the whole globe is reading her story about AI and androids, but then things start to go really weird is all I know. And then it's like, what is reality? Who's telling the story? Chapter 1. What's the story you want? We have one more big box on the ground. Oh my god. I bought a brick. I bought The Will of the Many. I did. I bought The Will of the Many by James Islington. Is it Islington or is it Islington? So this is the one that I was feeling FOMO about, as I'm sure you can probably tell, because this has been extraordinarily popular on BookTube and in the book world basically all of last year. This was on so many people's like best book of the year last year, probably the one I saw the most of last year, and I just have been hearing everyone talk about it, like even a lot of non-bookish people who wouldn't normally read like a ton talk about it. So because I've been in a huge sci-fi mood, I've been in a huge Star Wars mood, I just wanted to read something like this. To be honest, I don't know too much what it's about, except that it's very much inspired by the Roman Empire. Here's the synopsis I've heard, okay? It's like the Roman Empire, but if the Roman Empire was an MLM. I think this is gonna be the year of like reading the biggest books for me, because I'm reading so many big books right now. But yeah, anyway, that is The Will of the Many. This cover is so beguiling, and I really hope I like this. If you have read this, did you like it? What were your thoughts? I've also heard that this is one of the craziest endings of all time, so I'm excited to see what that's about. But yeah, please don't spoil anything. One more book in here. I have also been in a big fantasy mood, so I got The Shadow of the Gods by John Gwynne. The Shadow of the Gods by John Gwynne, yeah. I decided to pick this one up because I just wanted to give it a go. I wanted more epic fantasy. I've been hearing a lot of people talk about this one as well for a long time, and I just decided to give it a go. I thought it would also appeal to me because I think this is Norse inspired, and I'm hoping we're gonna have the landscape and the atmosphere, the season and the cold that I really enjoy reading about, because I just started, this is so dumb, but I just started another very large book last night, and it's just giving me everything I want in terms of like the landscape and the fantasy and like that big juicy book. I've just been craving big, long, juicy books. Let me know if you want a reading vlog of any of these, or like reading books that have been quite hyped, or a fantasy reading vlog or anything like that. If you have any ideas for anything you want to see, I'm always all ears. This synopsis is so vague that it's really not gonna do you any good if I read it, so I won't. But we're following 3 characters who will change the course of the world as it once more falls under the shadow of the gods. Chapter 1. Death is a part of life, Orca whispered into her son's ear. I did not read the first sentence of The Will of the Many. I am dangling, and it is only my father's blood-slicked grip around my wrist that stops me from falling. That is my belated Christmas gift card book haul. I'm just sitting here getting that air. The air is literally so full of water. It feels like I'm like swimming in it. It feels like I'm swimming in the water. And it's so chilly. Like, it's just the perfect like watery chill, but so fresh. So fresh. And the birds are chirping. There's not a cloud in the sky. I forgot to tell you, but the cormorants are back. The cormorants are back. My babies are back. My babies are back. You don't understand what your comments did for me. I've been noticing the cormorants here. Just so you know, the cormorants all went away. Like, they're gone. They're coming to you. I started waiting. I started keeping a weather eye on the horizon, and they have returned. And I'm so ecstatic. I cried. I cried when I saw the first one back. It was just one, and then they started trickling in, and now there's hundreds of them here. Do you know that a group of cormorants is called a gulp? They're called a gulp of cormorants. This is so peaceful. I just have the water on my mind, and it's another gorgeous, gorgeous day. So I thought, why not take the book I'm reading out? I think it might finally be reading temperature outside. However, we have so many bugs outside. I will show you my window in a second. It's a bit crazy. We have so many. I think they're midges. There's literally thousands of them. This happened last spring as well. There's just like clouds in the air of bugs, and you can't really walk outside without getting them all over you, in your mouth if your mouth is open, etc., on your face and your hair. There's that many of them. So I'm a little not looking forward to that, but I mean, it's okay. They're just little flies. I also picked up a few skincare products recently, and some of them One of them was a recommendation from you guys. My little bits and bobs I picked up recently. Some of my favorite toning pads were on sale. And so I picked up a new box of the carrot carotene calming water pads. I really like these. These are from Skin Food. They smell so good. I really enjoy using these in the morning. So from Skin Food, I just got their spot patches for like acne, for little acne bumps and stuff. You just put them on. I've used these already. Really like them. These ones are the Cica Clear. I got both of those from Skin Food. And then my lips really took a beating this winter, I feel like. So I saw a lot of people recommending the Nivea Deep Moisture Japan version, I guess. And yeah, this is the melty type. So good. And it also smells really good. And then finally, the last thing that I picked up, so this was a recommendation I saw from you guys, put in the comments for like rosacea or redder spots. This one is the Iliune Ceramide Aloe Concentrate Cream for sensitive and dry skin. Got that one. I feel like it's very glowy today. What is going on? This goes on so nicely, like just so smooth. It leaves such a nice finish. Really been liking it. It has been making my cheeks, my poor battered cheeks from the winter, feel so nice and soft. So thank you very much for the recommendation. I really like it. And it doesn't have a very strong scent. It's very mellow. I am gonna go work on my Moby Dick vlog now. I've also been wanting to learn a new language. I've really been like feeling the itch to just like go and learn things. I've really been missing that. So I really want to pick a new language to learn and then find just like how best to learn that language. I have a few I'm thinking of right now. Ideally, if I'm like learning a new language, I would like the opportunity to speak it somewhere. So I think because of like maybe a future trip opportunity coming up, I might be leaning towards one of the languages. Anyway, I'm gonna go sit down, sort that out, grab my iPad because I'm just excited about it. I'm excited about potentially learning a new language and beginning that journey. It's been a while, so. Good morning, everyone. 早上好. 早上好. We're doing it. We're doing it. Good morning. I'm so excited. My iPad out. I spent yesterday afternoon gathering resources. I feel like this is going to be a very kind of complicated journey because I'm not really using any one tool yet to learn Mandarin. But if you have, I'm open. I'm like all ears. I'm all ears. I'm just one big ear. If you have tips, or obviously if you're a native speaker or anything like that, if you have any resources, please. So far, I have found some good free ones. I didn't want to pay too much, just like getting into it in the beginning. But I found through my library that they offer free access to Mango, which is a language learning app. I mean, I've used Duolingo before. I'm not even sure if Duolingo has Mandarin, to be honest. I'll check. But yeah, I have access to Mango, and I did do the first like unit yesterday, which was fun, which is just very basic. And I don't think, however, that Mango offers like character. I think it's all in pinyin. So I would like to learn the characters. That is very, very appealing to me. And I don't think that Mango does that. I also found a few like workbooks, which definitely do provide the characters and study, and they're like 20 bucks. So I might just buy one and see how it goes and just take it slow. But I thought I would take you along with me. A little bit something different that I haven't done in a long time. I'm so excited. I love language learning, and I think I'm gonna start a whole section on my iPad for this. I use Notability. I've used them before, but that's what we're gonna be doing again this afternoon. I'm gonna try to do it every day. We're gonna try to make a habit of doing it every day. It's day 2, so we're doing well. But yeah, on Notability, which I am again an ambassador for this year, I wanted to say thank you so much, because when I worked with them in 2024, I guess you guys liked Notability enough. I love Notability. I'm still using it. That they invited me to be an ambassador again in 2026, which I'm so happy about. So thank you guys. And link is in the description. But yeah, I'll take you through it. I just started a brand new spanking page on my Notability to start basically compiling a list of resources that I want to try and use. And also like the plan, I guess a little bit of a personal custom plan for learning Mandarin. Like I said yesterday, I wanted to learn a new language for a long time. I really miss language learning. I grew up going through French immersion, and then by the time I got to university, I decided to take Italian. So I took Italian for a couple years, which was really fun. I really loved it, and it's just so rewarding to be able to speak it and stuff. When I went to Italy, I did get to use it. I was really nervous about it, but I did do it, and I'm so proud of myself for that. But it's been a while. There's a lot of other languages I wanted to pick up. Also in university, I started studying ancient Greek and Latin at the same time until my whole concussion story took me out of that, which was really heartbreaking, and I never had the chance to get back to it. But now that I'm at this stage in my life, I've really been craving learning another language. I think it's such a fascinating way to change how you see the world, and for me, it's also, frankly, just so much fun. I love language so much. Whenever I'm watching a show that's in another language, I grab on to so many words and I try to incorporate them. I just love saying them. It's just such a pleasure for me to like say different new words. So anyway, there were a bunch I was debating on, but I think because I think it's confirmed, I will be going to China next year, in over a year from now, so quite a long time, which gives me, hopefully, enough time to be able to use it when I'm in China. That is the goal. I know it's gonna be hard, but I'm seriously up for a challenge. I love a good challenge. And yeah, I've also been watching some Chinese dramas, and I love trying to mimic what they're saying on screen. It's just really, I can't tell you how pleasing it is for me. Like, language is just such a pleasurable, wonderful experience for me, and I just love it so much. I would have been happy learning any language at all, but just because I think I'm going to be there, I'm like, this is an opportunity to have motivation, have a goal I'm working towards, and also have a chance to use it, like, you know, in practice, which is the main thing, right? You want to be able to speak it with someone. Let me know if you want to see like study and language learning stuff in future vlogs, because I would love to include that.
高兴
高兴
先生
先生
先
生
先
先生
女士
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 女士。I love that song, that high, big ocean, and now I'm learning the character. Okay, I found this template on Notability that someone has created, which is really nice because it's just like a basic worksheet for reproducing and studying Chinese characters. So I'm gonna try to make these as nice as I possibly can. Something I just realized is that I can also record my voice on Notability, and I could probably put like a pronunciation beside the character, which would be incredibly helpful. No, it's not really a loop, it's more like a bonk. And then shunk, shunk, And that one is xiao.